Deal, hear my prayers. Because we
really
need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you.
Before he said you. About 5 minutes.
I raise my children up to say the same shit. Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers. Because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you real, so can you fall through? Father, have mercy when we call on you. But I just wanna fall on you. To show the devils you ain't nothing to play with. I raise my children up to say the same shit.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Come on, West.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Rocking this shit. Yeah.
Go ahead. Look, I keep it low to the T. UPK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother way. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Man, this shit is too easy. I'm on gold, but they don't believe me. You know I'm winning with the team. Screaming Vinny, VJ. Hear them devils screaming out bloody murder. I'm about to close the curtain. I'm on my grind, bitch, and working. Sorry, all them lies, it ain't working. Them niggas weak, cause they be turgid. I'm a West nigga, that's for certain. If he cross the line, I'ma back up and I'ma hit his ass with this virus. And I come through 300 strong, 144 Leonidas. All my niggas, we eat. I'm in this bitch with the itis. Say, all y'all do the sweet. They all do the sweet. The nigga made the wrong move, he make his ass obsolete. He ain't one of us hit the lead. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas go retreat. Look, I keep it low to the T. UPK play for keeps. Ain't shit sweet. Got soldiers on deck, and my youngin' did a sweep. This a whole nother wave. Tell him get the fuck off the beach. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Nigga, come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come through all black gully jack, man. All them niggas gon' retreat.
You see this look that's on my face, bitch? I'm for real with it. I hit the streets, put on my cleats, was in the field with it. You soft as cotton, just an after Uncle Phil with it. And then my target's on the move, bitch, I can still hit it. Hey, I speak true cause it's necessary. Gullah Jack revolutionary. Cold on them like January. Commander General is a visionary. Soul food, no sweets. Your preacher man, he's sweet. Matter of fact, he weak. It's wartime for peace. Think you hard, nigga, you ain't. Fuck with us, nigga, you can't. You smart cars, we tanks. We form up in ranks. We buy the bad, this rap shit. All black, no bright shit. Real life, no cap, bitch. Fall on them, that's cap shit. I keep it on TV. Shit sweet, got soldiers deck and of a wave. Tell them get the fuck off the beach. I'm in fit with the cleats. He ain't us here breach. Gully Jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. Come through all black Gully Jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. I'm in the field with the cleats. He ain't one of us here breach. Come go black Gully Jack, man, all them niggas gon' retreat. Go ahead.
Look, I keep it loyal to the T. You be ain't
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of them slow motion pictures, bro. One of them slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, now.
they say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. Nigga better move and coach shit. And if they make the wrong move, it coach. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on by the bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, coming mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. So I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand. Got the juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it coach. Coming up on my
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fuckers get some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow Air Ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking, now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all steppin', kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowin' by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong, the coach. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Up on
Hey, Shalom, Lord in Christ, Israel. This is Preaching Officer Karan, come out of ISUPK community, Texas, under Commander Juliana. We're about to get into the scripture breakdown. And, I'm going to just say this. We all know that there's a lot of stuff going on out in the world. We don't want to speak about it, but I will touch bases, though, on a thing or two, you heard me. If you got any questions out there, just understand, ask them. Don't be scared, you heard me. We're going to get straight to it, though. But it's been a whole thing. I've been hearing, just when I'm out and about, you know what I mean? Because I'm always UPK'd up, which is Israelite cultured out the game, you feel me? But anyway, people been stopping me, asking me like, hey man, I see you here, you're an Israelite. What been going on? What you think about that Kyrie stuff? What you think about that Kanye stuff, And this and that. Like why? So basically, I just keep it real with them in a nutshell. I'm like, yeah, they're going to. The only one that did not apologize that I don't know of is Kanye West. But I say, of course, Kyrie going to apologize. Of course, Deshaun Jackson would apologize and Nick King would apologize. But I'm like, the thing we take advantage of is them even saying it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that you got to realize that. For them to even say, think about how long we've been saying who the true Jews, who the true Israelites is in the Bible, man. Since 1969.
Right.
This 2022. And our people seem like they don't want to hear nobody, no broke people, you hear me? So when somebody, a star like that magnitude says something with that type of money, it hits a little bit different. Now they get to click in their head, oh shucky, oh shoot, what have really been going on? What have we really been missing? You know what I'm saying? I heard them brothers on the corner saying that we were this, but then a white man told me we wasn't this. So so you got to realize something. Now it's like, okay, people with the money is starting to state this. Just not know people that don't have nothing no more saying it.
Right.
You starting to see people that you idolize say it. And even if they do apologize, they still stated it. Right. And then you see they become anti-Semitic once they say it. Why are they being ostracized from speaking the truth? Why are they being penalized from speaking the truth? It's because if you look up the masses that control the media, is 96% Jews.
Right.
Jewish. Matter of fact, let me correct my statement. Jewish people that states this nonsense. So of course they're going to get mad when the truth come out. They don't give a damn what platform it is, because at the end of the day, it might be your platform, but you on their platform shooting out your platform.
Right.
You got to use their internet, their Twitter, their Instagram, all of their networks. Even though you having to remember this, niggas, you only got an account on this network.
Right.
You don't own it.
Yep.
You understand me? That is what they showcasing right now. While they over there being anti-Semitic, while they over there they want to be technical, they're the real people against the Jews.
Right.
That you want to be technical.
Right.
Y'all the ones telling us we ain't the Jews. But like I say, man, I'm not fit to be the dead horse. I'm not about to be the dead. That's what I'm not into. But what I am into is teaching. So I'm gonna just go ahead and what we about to get into today, besides the questions as well, I'm gonna take y'all back to some history. I'm gonna take y'all back to the foundation. I'm gonna take y'all back to the place where the pastors don't want to take y'all to. I'm gonna take y'all back to the first 5 books of the script of the Bible that was ever written. It's called the Torah. Right. You understand? This is the foundation of it all. Because without this, you would have no law. Without this, you would know how to act and how not to act, what to eat and what not to eat, how to move and how not to move.
Right.
You wouldn't know none of these things without this book right here, the first 5 books of Moses, man. You know what I'm saying? You would not know nothing of anything of no how you supposed to do this on this day, what makes you unclean, how you are clean. You know, none of that. You wouldn't know none of that without these books. Right. So we about to get into the foundation, but we about to go deeper into the foundation, man. I'm about to help you line yourself up with the scriptures. If you out there that don't know you an Israelite, I want you to ask your question. I want you to ask yourself this when you hear what we're about to go over and read. Does this apply to you? If this is happening in your life, it happened then and it's happening now. That's what I want y'all to do. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna start out with give me Deuteronomy 28:1.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day.
Stop right there. You just said, if you hearken me, listen. If you should listen to me diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, your God, to observe and to do, listen to me, to observe and to watch and to do all his commandments, which he commanded us this day. Keep going.
Come. And that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all the nations of the earth.
You see so this lets you know right now, it has never been equality with the Lord.
Right.
He has people, nations that he will set above all the nations of the earth, man. And we all know he has always been the God of, first of all, I started with Abraham. This is how I started. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We became Israelites during Jacob's time. That is when he wrestled the angels and started calling us Israelites. We are named after Jacob's sons. You understand me? And then, so you got to understand where this come from.
Right.
Now, I'm just breaking it off real quick. So you go back and read like the Genesis. It breaks it all down for you. How it happened, what he went through, and then how the Israelites became the Israelites, man. So, with that being said, this is who he's referring to. When we came out of Egypt, the Lord gave us the laws.
Right.
Do you understand me? He was up on Sinai giving us the laws.
Right.
You understand me? So you got to realize that in order to know the law were only given to the Israelites.
That's right.
The people that was in that wilderness, that's who the laws was given to. So keep going, go read too.
Okay, verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Lord thy God.
See if we would have just listened, instead of being stiff-necked, we would have been ruling this planet. It would not have been given to the wicked.
Right.
That later on, that it lets us know in the Bible in Job that the earth is given to the wicked.
Right.
So we would have had it all. We would have been running things. We you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So look at read 7. Drop down to 7. Give me 7 real quick.
Verse 7. The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be spitting before thy face.
He would have killed them in front of our face and letting them do what they did to us. But we did not listen. Keep going.
Okay. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways.
They're going to come at you one way and they're going to show you all manner of the way they're going to flee.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Over 7 ways. I only know 2 ways you can flee. I would love to know the 5 other ones. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But guess what though? We ain't gonna we're gonna have to wait now until we see that. Now give me now drop down and give me 28 and 15. I want y'all to understand this real quick. Keep going.
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and statutes which I commanded thee this day, all that that all these curses shall come upon thee.
All these what?
All these curses shall come upon thee.
See, when people say, hey, we cursed, that is true. That is, we are cursed.
Right.
Keep going.
And overtake thee.
And overtake thee. Yeah. Your behind is cursed.
Right.
And it's going to explain too why you cursed. Ain't nothing, let me tell you something like everybody say, everything happened for a reason.
Right.
Yeah, that's very true, happened for a reason. And the Lord don't make no mistakes. So what I'm going to let you know is this, man. You got to look at the majority of the people. And even when you think about the people with our people with all the money, you don't know the ins and out of how they got to keep that money.
Right.
You don't understand what they dealing with. You don't understand what they had to go through. Why you think, listen, I'm not no conspiracy theorist or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just going to say, you wouldn't hear all these wicked things that they got to be doing just to be in the industry.
Right.
And you don't know what I'm talking about. Look at all of the black strong actors that you consider funny today. That 90% of them play the woman. 90% of them play. You got Martin Lawrence, Big Mama.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got goddamn me, Tyler Perry, Medea.
Right.
You know, they got like, I'm not understanding. You can hear even Martin was fucking playing Sinead, and it showed Martin.
Right.
Like, you gotta understand these things, man. Like, certain people got to do certain things in order for them to get some play.
Right.
So you gotta understand, like, you don't think Hollywood is really Horrorwood, man.
Yeah, good night.
You gotta understand something, man. You don't know what them people do in that party. That way they got something, you got the no phones and everything party. And I want it gotta be some wickedness going on in there.
Right.
You hear about all this crazy nonsense in these parties and what some of these rappers and actors and entertainers have done to get where they're getting at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You think about this, man. You gotta put a lot of work in order to be seen 3-4 times in a year.
Right.
In the movies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be ready to do the most for you to get promoted that way. Because if they're not promoting you, no get it twisted, you gotta be a talent. But they're not just promoting you because you're talented.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that talent comes and goes. You understand me? But let's keep going.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the fields.
Look at this, man. First and foremost, you know you're cursing all the cities you in.
Right.
Man, we can start back from, we can go all the way back in the day. Then we can go into now.
Right.
We still cursed. It don't matter what. Think about this, man. We probably got what all our brothers and sisters on the face of the earth, and especially in America. But we might have what 4, 5 black-owned farms.
Right.
Out of all this land, we may be tilling the ground on maybe 5 or 6 acres. Like, are you serious right now? And but this would be remember the 28 and 1. We would have been over all people of on the earth, not in your city,
right?
Not in your little town, not on your block. You would have been on the face of the earth over all nations, man.
Right.
If we would have listened, like we listen, man. This is why it's so hard. Why we be about there yelling and screaming, man, to wake y'all up, because it's like y'all do not understand unless it comes into y'all as a dramatic form. It don't hit y'all.
Right.
It don't hit us.
Right.
Hell, we be up in church. We used to be up in church talking about going home and eat some shrimp, lobster, and crab. We talk about what we can't wait to go get Sister Betty pork chop plate.
Right.
Cause we'd have been lied to, bamboozled. This is why we cursed. We can't grow our own food. We gotta go to supermarkets to get some veggies. Now we out here looking for organic stuff because they done poison the well.
Right.
They done poison the food. You can't get healthy organic stuff no more. Everything that we get, it comes to it. We got to go buy it from anybody, man.
Right.
We cursing our own cities. We can't move around like we want to move around. We're getting hunted. They hunt our footsteps, man.
Right.
Why you think we doing so much protesting all the time? We probably protest 5-6 times a year for some so-called unrighteously killing. And we cursed out there in the city, man.
Right.
We can't. You can't make it. It's hard to make it, man. That's what they say, man. You already got a strike against you, man, because of your skin tone.
Right.
You black and brown, we already have a strike against us, man, because of our skin tone. And then they're gonna make it harder. Think about us not coming out. Just think about us coming from the low state. We make serve sandwiches sound like gourmet meals.
Right. Right.
We out here having conversations on who had the least. Because we don't know nothing but the least.
Right.
We out here talking about fried bologna sandwiches.
Yeah.
When we in the world, young in the world, that they know no better, fried ham sandwiches.
Right.
Going down the street to the little meat market, getting 60 cents, 4 slices of ham.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we our story be so and then was so heavy that we still so stiff necked and so goddamn so wicked in our ways. We started getting angrier if a nigga had a harder life than us. nigga, I had Kool-Aid with no sugar.
Right. Good night.
Damn, nigga. I had peanut butter, no jelly. Nigga, are y'all serious? Why are we getting so passionate about not having?
Right.
We should be angry and start talking about why we did not have.
Right.
We should be wondering why the hell we had to keep warming up water because of gas or the electricity because they on.
Right.
We should be worried about why the hell we ain't see our parents while they were doing every damn thing just to provide some food, to provide them goddamn meat bologna sandwiches, man.
Right.
We need to ask why we were so oppressed. That's what it means by being cursed in the city in the field, man. Keep going.
Come. Verse 17. Curse shall be thy basket in thy store.
We go in the store, we just can't get what the hell we want to get. That's why we ball out with food stamps.
Right.
That'd be the most happiest day for our people, man, when food stamps come through. It's like it makes us get a sense of we can ball out. And do y'all not realize the state of mind you have to be in to you think about how we get so excited over crumbs when he already said we supposed to be ruling this earth.
Right.
Man, listen, man. We need to really check ourselves and understand why we act the way we act, why we think the way we think, why we are so comfortable in being who the hell we are.
Right.
We act like being from the projects in the boroughs is a good thing.
Right.
We take full niggas nigga, I'm a hood nigga.
Right.
You know, I grew up nigga in the trenches. Nigga, I walked up woke up at nighttime, walked in my kitchen, turned that light on. Oh man, roaches scattered everywhere.
Right.
Nigga, we had roaches in our cereal boxes, man. That is disgusting, but you ain't a real, so-called a real nigga even go through that. Why do my poverty and my struggles gotta make me a real nigga?
Right.
Why I can't be several fools fed? Why I couldn't get the most opportunities growing up, seeing something besides niggas trying to make it?
Right.
Why did I have to become a product of my environment that led me down the wrong road, that got me locked up, to mess up my life? Why that had to be me? Nobody asked that question. Why did it have to be me? You understand? Why do we have to take penitentiary chances, man?
Right.
Trying to put food on the table out there, being started out, if he was in the hood that was actually about that lifestyle, that drug lifestyle, had to start out as a watcher. Had to go down the street, gotta go out there to the goddamn corner store and go get your mama some loosies or your uncle some loosies. Or cigarette, whatever you call them. Come on, man. Do you think about that? I know I do. You hear gunshots in your neighborhood, man. You scared to sleep on your bed because you too high. Yeah, you gotta make pads on the floor just to feel safe at night. You think that's the way to grow up? You only becoming more traumatized.
Right.
That is the only reason why you ain't become that great ball player. Right. That's the only reason why you ain't become what you wanted to become, because you ain't nothing, because you ain't see nothing, and that's why you move as if you're nothing.
Right.
That's why you only think you know about being a street pharmacist, man. Because that's the only way you see how to get money. We think about working at places and owning them places. We don't know what to invest our money into. Because the people you look up to already got the money, they just spending. So you see them old flashy old cars and flashy diamonds that cost more than your houses, more than your car, if you got a car. But guess what? It don't matter. You still want that.
Right.
Then y'all, we hustle to look good. If not, to go put food on our table. Why you think if you ain't got food stamps, you're gonna find somebody with food stamps to go buy some food stamps from them? And let me tell you something, man. That's what that means, being cursed. You shall be the basket in thy store, man. Not our own store, it's their store, man. Every damn thing, think about this, man. If you keep it so, you still gotta go get that. You can't make your own fabric. You still gotta go buy whatever type of fabric that needs to be to get y'all through where y'all want to get through that day, that night, whatever the case may be, that week, that month, that year. You somebody, even if you can put it together, which is amazing, you still gotta go buy the fabric.
Right.
Man, you're cursing, man.
That's right.
Go down real quick. Go down to 23.
Verse 23. And thy heaven that is over thy head shall be brass, and the earth that is under there shall be iron.
Listen, man, it's brass, and we're in iron. Man, keep going, man. Keep going. Hold on real quick. Go to 30.
Verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
Think about this. You should get you a reel. And another man shall lie with her, man. You done got your woman took. Right. Same thing all these dumbass artists is talking about. I'ma take your girl. I'ma do this with her, give her back to you. She mine. Or oh, you old weekend niggas and this and that. Man, y'all are gay.
Right.
First and foremost. But it's wicked as hell.
That's right.
You won't think about this real quick, man. Why do you want, would you put the next question? If I put something in my mouth and eat it, I'll give you, would you accept it? That's how I look at it with another man, woman. If you're not gonna put no goddamn candy in your mouth and then or put that candy, your candy in my mouth, or my candy in my mouth, then put it out my mouth and give it to you without eating it, then why do you want my woman?
Right.
Because that's what you're doing. That is what's going on. Everything she's doing to you, she has done to me. She probably just got done blowing my rod, swallowing my semen, and tonguing you down.
Right.
Because you're a filthy, disgusting bastard.
That's right.
You don't care. You just caught up in your own, what you want, your own lust. Your own, well, you see something that's not yours, but you want it. You see them yams in that tea that attracts you, but you don't care that's another man, woman. You don't care what the hell she doing at home to the other man as long as you get it.
Right.
That's a curse, man. That is curse. You hate yourself and you hate your brother because you commit adultery. But keep going.
Come. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein.
You go ahead and work your behind off. Or some brothers done built a crib.
Right.
And never get to lay in it. Never got to lay in it. Had to leave the house. Because of they women want to be a whore.
Right.
They brothers don't respect them as brothers and want to try to entice the weak woman. Keep going.
Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shall not gather the grapes thereof.
You go out there and whatever you lay down, the foundation you lay down, you will not reap it.
Right.
You done turned a hood. You done took a horse, turned into a housewife, and guess what? You won't even be able to enjoy that. You won't be able to pick them grapes. Some other niggas gonna hit them. Trey Songz gonna get them grapes.
Right.
Future gonna get them grapes. You know what I'm saying? A nigga with a bigger bag and you gonna get them grapes. Cause you just a sucker. Compared to them, no brotherhood at all, man.
Right.
Go to 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and their eyes shall look.
Hold on, they what?
And thy eyes shall look.
Come from the top.
Thou sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look.
And their eyes shall look. Think about that real quick. That goes back to slavery. That goes back to people adopting your children. No, you gotta understand this. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look. Your eyes is looking while your people, your own flesh and blood, your so-called world, that little girl, that little boy that you just done pushed out, that man that should have came out your testicles, man, from your loins, your son, your prince, your princess, man, they going to another people now. They ain't gonna better read that. They about to go get brainwashed.
Right.
They about to go get molested. They about to go get sex trafficked. They about to go get done the worst way imaginable because we ain't want to listen because of our own doing. Because you thinking eating goddamn meat or pork chop is something light. You think smoking your cigarettes is something light.
Right.
You think lying is something light. You think lying with your brother's rib is something light.
Right.
You think everybody do it. It's how the world go. Bro before hoes. It's okay. His woman a whore anyway. I'ma just sleep with her. She know she had the house running around no booty shorts over any goddamn way. She want me. I'ma just tap it one time. I'ma just tap it a few times. And then guess what though? When you say that bro for a hoe, but you know one thing, two things for sure is your niggas in the world is emotional. Y'all are very emotional, and that's how y'all behind end up in the grave.
Right.
Dealing with them yams.
Right.
That's why. You might thought that. You might thought it was grow for a hoe until you messed around and got the wrong hoe. You got that hoe he fell in love with.
Right.
After y'all done first, he got him. He had got her because y'all running choo-choo on her.
Right.
But see, he fell in love. You know, he got them niggas out there. He fell in love with her. He felt like he got that magic stick. His rod is above all rods. And his best homie digging her down.
Damn.
his uncle digging her down. She's becoming the family whore. And now he finds out he goes psycho. And you the one that wanted them yams so bad. He walked in the house, he was at work, you were there, thought you was sneaky. He come in there and killed both of y'all. And now y'all are gone for what? Because you wanted to do what? Sleep with your brother's rib.
Right.
Could have been avoided, man. You want to take the king out of his mouth and eat it yourself.
Right.
But y'all call that nasty, but don't call going behind your brother nasty. Come on, man. You got any more? Keep going.
And fell with longing for them all the day long.
Think of you missing them. Oh, you're my daughter, my son, man. Damn, man. Chucky. Shoot. Oh, I ain't get to do this. I ain't get to do that. I ain't get to do this with him. You're longing. You're missing them. Keep going.
And there shall be no might in thy hand.
And guess what? You can't do a damn thing about it. You ain't strong enough.
Right.
You have no might in your hand. You have no strength to get what's yours back. You don't have that. It's taken from you. Your strength is not going to the gym and lifting weights. Your strength is not doing push-ups. Your strength is not how far and how fast you can run. Your strength comes from the Most High.
That's right.
That's your strength. Your strength comes through your bloodline so you can get your God and use your God as your strength. That's where true strength comes from, man. Right. Even Samson had to ask the Most High in his last stage to help me. Give me the strength. Give me the strength. One more time, Lord. He asked, who he asked? The Lord. He asked right man and left hand.
Right.
He didn't ask his bicep. He didn't ask his none of that. You know who he asked? He called him the Lord.
Right.
Lord, give me strength. These bastards are making a mockery out of me. Give me strength to destroy them. One more time while I ask for. One more time, give me strength, Lord. And he got that strength. And he did what he did. They let you know, man, who he asked for the strength.
Right.
You understand me? You gotta realize something, man. We're nothing without the Most High. If you go read through all the wars we've been in, going through all these kingdoms and everything, we would have won the Jericho, the battle with Jericho, if it wasn't for the Lord.
Right.
We had to do things before we ran up in there to make that wall fall. We just ain't throw hooks on that wall and pull it down. We had to do certain things the Lord wanted us to do in order for that wall to fall. Come on, man. Keep going.
Come. You want me to keep reading, sir? Verse 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up. And thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed away.
We will be, listen, you heard what I just said. Y'all think God loves everybody. But he just said, the fruit of thy land and all laborers shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
Right.
And thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed away. What's happening now? What happened in slavery?
Right.
We've been oppressed and crushed away. They were taking our sons and daughters where? She got over here, right? In slavery. Before that, all the time we was in slavery. Took our sons and daughters away. We didn't have no strength. Let's keep going.
Verse 34. So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thy enemy, which thou shalt see.
Of thine eyes.
Oh, right. Good night.
Read verse 34.
Verse 34. So that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thy eyes, which thou shalt see.
You're going to look at yourself in the mirror and be angry at yourself Because you think it's yourself that's allowing these things to happen, but you don't realize it's that curse. It's that curse that got you procrastinating. It's that curse that got you stuck on them drugs. It's that curse that got you out here being a whore, sister. It's a trust. It's a curse that got you men out here getting abused by other men in that manner. You know what I'm saying? That's a curse. That's the only reason why you lay on your stomach at nighttime and let that nigga run his rod up in you and you liking it because it's a curse.
All right.
You became an abomination. You became abominable because you didn't want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Good night. Go to 36.
Verse 36. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king which thou shalt set over thee.
Listen to that real quick. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king which thou shalt set over thee. He's bringing y'all presidents.
Right.
He's bringing y'all senators, mayors. He's bringing all these people that's not what though? Keep reading.
Unto a nation which neither.
No, which thou shalt set over thee. He brought all them people to set them over you. And you go back to 28 and 1, how these things happening now when the Lord said you shall be over all these nations, but you did not hearken to him. See, it's always a get and give thing. We so damn hard-headed, we want the cake and want to eat it as well. The Lord trying to give us the cake so we can eat it.
Right.
But guess what? We ain't want to cook the cake. We ain't want to bake our own cake. We wanted them to bake it.
Right.
And that's where we got messed off at. Keep going.
Unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Now who?
Neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Neither thou. He's talking about himself. The Lord just said, I don't know them.
Right.
Let's go back to that scripture. I've only known you.
Right.
He don't know them. Your father don't know them. It's just like to live with a stranger. Keep going.
And there shall thou serve other gods, wood and stone.
There you go. Islam, Christianity, all these Buddhists, all these damn religions that we done took upon. Astrology,
Right.
now we spiritual, non-denominational. Nigga, we rosters.
Right.
Now we do voodoo. What? No, you're cursed.
That's right.
That's not of you. Niggas know all the goddamn you know all the goddamn signs and what's supposed to be done with the stars and the moon and this is what makes you feel this way this day. That what makes you, oh, I'm a Leo. That means I need to be with a Sagittarius. You know. This is what the Lord say, goddamn it.
Right.
You hear me? You a Leo, but then though, this is why it don't make sense. Cause the Lord, because you're married, you're messing around and gaining your enemy. You're laying in the bed with the enemy.
Right.
You having children by the enemy. Because you want to be an astrologist. You know what I'm saying? You want to be an atheist, a Buddhist, a Christianist,
right.
a goddamn Muslim. You want to do every damn thing else, but be who you're supposed to be.
Right.
Let me tell y'all something real quick. Wake up call, Israel. This is not a religion. This is a culture.
That's right.
One more time. This is not a religion. This is a culture. Keep going.
Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb,
Damn.
and a byword.
You know what?
And a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
Nigga, we was called niggas, specks, savages,
Right.
redskins,
Right.
African American. Come on, man. Those are the bywords, the proverbs they use against us.
Right.
Look at 41.
Verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
And they go again. You're not going to be able to enjoy your little ones. When you thought that shit was going to train, you know where they should go, they're not. That hope is gone.
Right.
Because of our wicked ways. Y'all got 43.
Verse 43. And the treasure that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
That's where we are right now. They got above us. People that we taught how to wash their behind. People that we taught how to brush their teeth, how to take care of themselves, are above us right now.
Right.
We got bat eaters, snail eaters. We got pangolin eaters.
Right.
Over us right now that don't deserve it.
Right.
That don't deserve it because we don't want to do what we need to do. Keep going.
Come. Verse 44. And he shall lead, like he said, land to thee, and thou shalt not land to him.
Listen. Hey man, white man, hey, let me borrow this and that. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, here you go. Your time. Hey, bro, let me get in there. Oh, I ain't got it. That's what he's saying. You're gonna give to him or to her. She ain't gonna get that back in return. Keep going.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
White man, listen, we are the tail behind the white man. We
Right.
are the tail behind the Asian man. We are the tail behind the Africans.
That's right.
We are the tail behind all these other nations because we allowed them to be the head. We lending our lives, our work to them.
Right.
And they ain't gonna lend it back to us. Good night. Go ahead.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
We did not do what?
Hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
We ain't listen to the voice of our Lord, our power, man. We thought we was better than the power.
Right.
That's why we going through what we going through. Keep going.
To keep his commandments and his statutes, what he commanded thee.
Go to 46.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Mm-hmm.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things.
Listen, man, we don't want to serve our Lord for like that. We don't do it like that. We don't thank him enough. Even though all the other nations want to thank our own God for us, we ain't doing it.
Right.
That's what's crazy. I guarantee you, if he would have blessed, if it was the Chinese God, he already been back already.
Right.
Even the white man God, he already been back already.
Right.
All the other nations got African. Everybody who serve our Lord more harder and more better than we serve our own Lord, our God, our power.
Right.
They gonna take your job. They want to be adopted. Now keep going, man.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemy.
They're what? They're friends.
Thy enemy.
They're boyfriends.
Thy enemies.
They're husbands.
Thine enemies.
They're wives.
Thine enemies.
Keep going.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Man, listen, man. We gotta go seek him out in hunger. We gotta go seek him out in thirst. We gotta go get cold by him. And on top of that, he put a yoke of iron on our necks, man, for over 400 years. And I'm telling you how he destroyed us. We don't even know who we are no more.
All right.
That's the worst way to get destroyed. That's the worst death you can ever have.
Right.
You don't know who the hell you are no more. You don't know who your God is. You a precious jewel, but don't even know the worth of who you are. They got you acting like the least of the earth.
Right.
Calling you garbage. You the juice in the dumpster.
Right.
Dumpster juice. Because you don't know how to act no better than that.
Right.
You don't know how to be who you supposed to be. You understand? You is the prince of the power. You is the princess of Zion, sister. You're not no stripper. You're not no whore. You're not no prostitute. You're not no OnlyFans page. You're not none of these things.
Right.
You're not none of that as such. You are a ruby. You are something precious. Means you're not no thug. You're not no gangster. You're not no murderer. You're not no drug dealer. You ain't no pimp. And you damn sure ain't no homosexual.
Right.
And you the prince of the power, man.
That's right.
He destroyed us because he took that knowledge away from us. That's a destroyer, man. He destroyed a whole nation. He done went from our enemy to our lover.
Right.
Good night. Go keep going.
Come. Verse 54, verse 59. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth.
From the end of the earth.
As swift as the eagle flieth.
Damn.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Look at you. We came over and not understanding them bastards. Now we speak their tongue because we forgot our own. You forgot. Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shem Brakatah.
Right.
Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shem. You forgot all of that. You forgot the water. You forgot Ayana Bar. You forgot your own tongue, man.
Right.
Cause they did not. They gave you their tongue. They wanted you to become. They didn't want you to be Karab no more. They wanted you to be Josh.
Right.
They ain't want, you know what I'm saying? They ain't want you to be Ashalabaya no more. They wanted you to be Becky, Brittany.
Right.
They changed your name, your culture, and your tongue, man. They destroyed you. Go give me 54.
Verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
His eyes shall be what?
Evil towards his brother.
There you go, right there. That's why we out here shooting each other.
Right.
That's why a nigga can't step on our shoe.
That's right.
That's why we out here talking about state streets, hoods, blocks that we don't even own, that we tell our own brother they can't come to. That's why you get all these goddamn deals in our own community.
Right.
That's why we out here knocking off our so-called leaders or our entertainers out here for what? Read it again.
His eyes shall be evil towards his brothers.
Because the Lord, well, not the Lord, because the Lord don't do no evil, but this was a curse. It's already in your own lust, your spirit to be evil, bastard. You hate yourself, so you're gonna hate your brother. So there's got an evil eye towards him.
Right.
Keep going.
And towards the wife of his bosom.
Now you hate your wife. That's why you're always leaving your rib.
Right.
That's why we always so quick to leave our ribs. Keep going.
And towards the remnants of his children, which he shall leave.
And that's why it's so easy for us to walk away from our family.
Right.
Because of this curse that we don't put upon ourselves, man.
Right.
Because we ain't want to listen. We ain't want to follow laws and instructions. You know what I'm saying? We ain't want to do none of these things. So we are reaping what we sow. Keep going. Hold on. Drop that. Give me 56.
Okay, it's going to come. The tender and delicate women among you, which would not venture to set the soles of her foot upon the ground for the delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall.
Listen, man. So we have princesses, man. They don't even want to. They're so what did I say? Bad and bougie, to the point where they ain't want to get their feet dirty.
Right.
They ain't want they. You know how you got them girl running around now with your barefooted? They ain't want to even touch the ground.
Right.
With their feet. You heard me? Keep going.
Her eyes shall be evil towards the husband.
That's why y'all over here always quick to say my husband ain't, my nigga ain't shit.
Right.
Always so quick to argue with him.
Right.
Always so quick to give that man hell because you don't respect him. Your eye is evil towards him. You don't give a damn about him. You don't care about none of what he's done, the sacrifice he done made in the life, the long hours he worked. You don't give a damn. As long as you get, if you ain't got your Chanel bag, you don't care.
Right.
If you ain't got your shit, if you ain't gonna get what you want to get, you ain't gonna Macy's and picking out your favorite jewelry. It don't even matter. He ain't shit. He don't let you go out and shake your ass all night. He ain't shit.
Right.
He's control freak. You just talk bad about your other one, your husband.
Right.
Keep going.
Of the evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her sons, and towards her daughters.
Listen, you mad at them because they look like the other one, your husband. You mad at them because they're not doing what you want to say they want to do. You mad at them because they want to love and honor their father, but you want to hate them.
Right.
So you hate them as well. Keep going.
And towards her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and towards her children which she shall bear. For she shall eat them for want of all things, secretly in deceit and shrewdness, wherewith thy enemy shall distress thee in thy gate.
You don't care no more. He got you already angry at your children because he done put all these hypothetical achievements that you could have done without them kids. You want to be in this society so bad, y'all sacrifice y'all the kids. That's why you become all old and then to about 55 and then you want children. Or you turn to 43 and now you want some kids. You just spent your whole life trying to deal in this society, or you just abort them. You hate your children. You hate them seeds so damn much that you just abort them. You don't care.
Right.
Y'all just go abort them. That's that curse. You don't have no feeling for that. And then later on in life, you get all sad and depressed.
Right.
You see all your friends with all these beautiful little babies running around and these kids running around. Now you're like, oh, I done killed about 45 of mine. I can't have no more. I buried in my own self. I had so many goddamn abortions where I can't have no more kids. Good night. Keep going.
Verse 58. If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that was written in this book, that thou mayest fear his glorious and fearful name, the Lord thy God.
Yeah. Keep going.
Then the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful.
Damn.
And the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues. And of long continuance and sore sickness, and of long continuance.
Listen, man. The Lord not playing with us, man. What he basically saying, that's why we getting diabetes. That's why we getting all these cancers and these STDs that uncurable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the long suffering. We're gonna suffer, man. That's what we're gonna do. And go to 64.
Verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
We everywhere. Keep going.
From the end of the earth, even to the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods.
Is that not true? Do y'all not serve Muslims? Y'all serve the wood? Did that Christianity cross?
Right.
Did y'all not serve the cross? Y'all be wearing that like that's something to be proud of. This is what they execute our king on. And but you know what's so heavy? Would you rock a electric chair? Cause your father got electrocuted? Would you rock a gun because he was killed by a gun? Or would you rock a needle because he got injected, the lethally injected they did? Well, why would you represent something that symbolizes death in the wicked way of how they killed your king?
Right.
Think about that, man. Let that dwell in. Keep going.
Come. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Verse 65. And among these nations shall thou find no
You
ease.
find no ease. I don't care where you are. You over there in China, you find no ease. That's what I'm finding in America.
Right.
You in Africa, you don't find no ease, man. You know what I'm saying? If you still over there, goddamn me in the Middle East, you damn sure ain't find no ease. I hear my brothers, my Issachar brothers can't even find no ease over here now. Without gonna get thrown in cages.
Right.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Neither shall the soles of thy foot have rest.
Our feet gonna stay hurt. We're gonna stay wandering and moving around and trying to find peace. Keep going.
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart.
We always gonna be fearful. We're always gonna be afraid. You see, you're gonna stay. You're scary.
Right.
We're all scared. Let's go.
And falling of eyes, and sorrow mind,
Damn.
and life. It's like, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
Think about all them times you just chilling on your weed or whatnot, wondering what the fuck, Salaki, what's going on in my life?
All right.
Why I ain't have this? Why I ain't have that? You just doubtful. Why I couldn't get this done? Why that couldn't get done? Why I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Why I couldn't do this and do that? Keep going.
And thou shalt fear day and night.
And you're scared day and night. You don't know when you're gonna be your last day. You see so much wickedness and so much death around you.
Right.
You live in fear. You don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen. Every night you wake up, you know someone gonna run up in there and rob you and take you or whatever the case. You can't think.
Right.
You've done so much wicked. You're looking over your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
And shall have none assurance of thy life.
You ain't gonna ever think you say. You ain't never say. You ain't say around your own people. You ain't say around no. You definitely ain't say about your enemies.
Right.
But it's so bad where you ain't even safe in your own household no more. Keep going.
Verse 67. In the morning thou shalt say, would God it were even? And at even thou shalt say, would God it were morning? For the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thy eyes which thou shalt see.
So check this out. Before we go here real quick, I want to show you something. Go to Exodus 20:2 real quick. Y'all need to understand this before I read this last scripture real quick, man. I didn't want y'all to understand what this word about to mean for you.
This is book.
Give it to him.
This is book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2.
Uh-huh.
I am the Lord thy God,
Uh-huh.
which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt,
Uh-huh.
out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. Bondage is slavery.
Right.
Egypt. So, now let us now read 68. Remember what he just said.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
For bondmen and bondwomen, that's like the Atlantic slave trader, slavery.
Right.
That he did that.
Right.
We've already came out of Egypt. We've already been in all type of captivities. He done sent us over here again by ships. Ships, man.
Right.
Come on, man. And listen. We were sold on the auction blocks. And no man could buy us. Marcus Garvey couldn't buy us.
Right.
Martin Luther King couldn't buy us. Malcolm X couldn't buy us. Farrakhan ain't buy us. Nobody can save us, man. Obama ain't buy you.
Right.
Who left, man, besides the Most High?
That's right.
Man, listen, with that being said, if you ain't got no questions, man, look, I just gave y'all the history, the foundation of the curse of why we are in the situation that we are in as a nation, not by itself. Quit being selfish. As a nation, I just want y'all to understand, man, we will forever be in these predicaments, in these situations until we come back and serve our power.
That's right.
You understand? With that being said, I'm going to pass the class over and we're about to get these announcements.
Here's the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK started out 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, on Command Junior Honor. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sisters come to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is the commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. And Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means 10 in the Hebrew. Ma'asarah. 10 of every penny of any increase the Lord give you. Give to treasury department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests. Not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We have the Feast of Dedication, Hanukkah, which will be the 25th day of the 9th month, by the space of 8 days. So it'll be Saturday, the 17th of December, 2022, for 8 days. Okay, you can find it in 1 Maccabees, chapter 4, verses 52 through 61. Remind Akim and Akwat to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, headband, scarf. That includes the ISUPK security number.
Yo, man, with that being said, I'm going to find the exact date, but if you can, I know our wonderful brothers out there in Las Vegas now about the or the West Coast that have a barbecue coming up. So, man, if you can attend that thing, man, please do so. You heard me? You know, but with that being said, hey, shalom, man, Israel.